If you didn't get nerfed, you're probably doing pretty well. Turns out, Rivals 2 has some pretty strong characters.
Never would have thought, right?
Never would have thought. Everyone out here being like, oh, my character's not good enough. My character's just too honest. We have all of our big announcements on April Fools. Nobody's honest here. Don't even try.
Yeah, it's super real. I mean, even I sometimes get caught up in that playing Zetterburn, but like I'm just like I get some bullshit.
You're the
back
deception character.
Yeah, I'm like sometimes like yeah, this character's so kind of bullshit. Like.
Yeah, but either way, both of these players just playing a very controlled neutral. Just you have these hits here and there. Never mind, JollyRoger just goes right on in with that dare and going to get immediately punished with that up throw up strong. It's just about getting that early damage for these two. Once you get to those, you know, let's say 90%. Never mind. Why do we try? What's the point in trying to analyze things if these two are just going to kill each other at the craziest of moments?
Oh yeah, I got good at talking fast for a reason. Sometimes it should be like that. Oh my goodness. Either way, pretty early first stock right there. The momentum JollyRoger's side looking pretty nice right now. Kind of like I was gonna say slowing it down a little bit, but down there in the face a little bit. I think overall playing a bit slower than Brodie a bit. Kind of catching a lot of these approaches, sending up more damage overall than Brodie is right now. Working out pretty well for JollyRoger right now.
And right here, we are seeing that down strong out of disadvantage. Going to be able to put JollyRoger into a tough position. How do you deal with this uppie, though? Just, wow. Okay, it's going to be a very, very clear release of that ledge. It's honestly a pretty difficult one to punish. So easy to say, so difficult to do.
Yeah, I feel you.
Ooh. What in the world? So, JollyRoger sees that Brodie is going for that F-strong neutral and decides, all right, what if I jump at him in there?
Yeah, sometimes just gotta believe.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like, it's so unbelievably difficult to see what it is that Brodie needs in order to get back into this, right? It's about getting that one in, about getting that one opportunity. But right now, you know, the Clairen has so many of these hitboxes that already struggle to get past.
If it was as easy as just play neutral better, then I think we'd all have better times sometimes, right? But I mean, there's just so much going on just to play. Just like, I think a situation where Brodie definitely still has to get a better hand on the habits of JollyRoger, right?
Yeah, but right now, you know, we're seeing it just building up so much percentage. The neutral beam not quite going to kill just yet. Forward air? No, actually opts for that dash attack.
Jeez,
and
get up
what
up strong.
A confirm.
Golly, bro. People were saying this character got worse, by the way.
Don't waste my time.
She might have.
I mean, maybe a little bit. But like, in the grand scheme of things,
who knows?
That's fair. That's super true. Still pretty recent patch. We still don't got all the answers. You know what I'm saying?
She might have gotten worse, but is it enough to matter? I don't know. Either way, we're just gonna have to see how things go as we continue. Game number 1 was very, very convincingly JollyRoger's to win, and game number 2 going to be going over to Merchant Port. A very neutral stage overall for these two. Has so many more recovery opportunities for the Zetterburn, but once again, these platforms are so good for that tech chase.
Yeah. Clairen definitely loves the platform out for sure, so I definitely think it's slightly better for her overall, but definitely not like insane. And like I think there's probably a sort of a couple crucial things that Brodie doesn't want this for sure. Mainly, probably I'd imagine, you know, be able to give the recovery options on the side platforms.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's just a matter of trying to figure out what exactly it is that Brodie can do to just wrestle this momentum away from JollyRoger.
Yeah, taking the time a little more on the way into, not really as many telegraphed approaches. I say that as a block dash attack, commentator's curse, but still, definitely a lot more cautious than way in overall.
Yeah, but right now, you know, you have to be so worried as a Clairen. You know, you get hit by one shine up strong. Never mind, shine down strong actually going to be taking you off towards the side. JollyRoger still not going to be going down just yet. That fire puddle is so terrifying, but not as terrifying as that down air.
interested to see them going for Shine Down Strong instead of Shine Up Strong so much, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I guess it makes sense on a fast faller, right? I mean, if you don't get the right angle on that shine, you're not going to be able to land that up strong. Meanwhile, the down strong just comes out a little bit faster if you do have the right position.
Okay, again, it's pretty much even for a sense right here. Raw down strong. No, that was raw, bro. Shout out Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, I mean, like, just like that is going to be working out very, very well for Brodie. Game number 1 was all about JollyRoger, but now that Clairen's the one not in the lead, what are you going to do with it? Up air not going to actually connect.
Barely
looks like
missing that.
Yeah, it looks so close, but once you get to those high percents, you enter the Clairen Bear territory, and it's just going to be back air after back air. The moment a single one of those lands and a tipper is just a guaranteed death here. But neither here nor there. We're very far away from Bear Country right now.
Yeah, Bear Country, not quite here. Edelus is not in the stage as we see right now, so.
Yeah, I mean, no Edelus with no frozen water. We're seeing a lot of it just flowing around the same way that this neutral between these two is just flowing back and forth, regardless of whether or not it's JollyRoger or Brodie in control here. The Nair on shield going to immediately get punished, and a down B in neutral actually not going to be the full decider.
Yeah, if throw out raw counters in the neutral like that, bro, that's definitely a sign of you feeling confident in your opponent's habits right there. Neutral special, and off the side. Back off stage, back air narrowly missing, but the up B sweet spot gonna get him. Back air, that's gonna do it. Solid advantage state from JollyRoger. Last stock on the side of Brodie this game.
Right now, 0% on Brodie. What can you do with this? You have access to those floor hugs at the low percent, but not going to opt to use it. Just going to opt to deny as much extra credit as possible. Down throw. Looks for a little bit more, but not actually able to get it.
Forward air on the side. Keep it simple. Keep it straight. And now, last stock scenario. Air dodge did not see it coming though, didn't punish it. Brodie still on top of the offense situation right here. The pressure is mounting more and more. Breaking the guard, breaking the ankle to JollyRoger. There's the up strong, 97% already built up. They're looking pretty comfortable right now. There's room for JollyRoger to fight back though. A couple of hits, now they didn't need too much. Let's say that though. You're off stage. All resources are burned right now. Super important to mix up that recovery so you didn't get hit back off. Definitely love seeing the upward angle coming out. Oh, super close. Jab, forward at 134%. Brodie look like they're trying to run away with this. Here's the last stop scenario. Taking the time on that ledge, but still punished regardless.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just goes for that down strong on shield. You know, no fear. And another one of those down tilts. I was getting some flashbacks right there. But
wait a second. He didn't make it back. He didn't make it back.
Not like that. JollyRoger living up to the name, the pirate that he is, gonna steal away game number 2 and game number 3 now on the table. Are we getting that salty run back? Is JollyRoger going to leave it available? Is Brodie the type of player to go for those salty run backs? I swear it was not the stage. You have to take those salty run backs.
Yep, no, I feel it. I feel it. Definitely not stage matter at all. That was definitely unfortunate stuff. Had the advantage overall too, but just one opening is sometimes all it takes. JollyRoger good at finding those right there, capitalizing. Get the less openings to work with though, I mean, it can go much better.
Yeah, but right now, JollyRoger going a little bit antsy with this one. I mean, that was a pretty deep down air, but up throw, up strong. That's just the classic for Brodie here when it comes to fighting against fellow fastballers.
Definitely super important. Know how to put the damage on them as soon as possible. Brodie knowing that accordingly. There's the up throw back air, but misses the wave land right there. Probably could have been a stock if we got the up strong on up there. But living to see another day on this stock is JollyRoger.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what I have to say about this is that it's very interesting that Brodie consistently goes for up strong for damage. Pretty much never goes for the up strong for the actual kill.
Pretty true, yeah.
And instead, it's things like the forward airs, things like the down strong, things like, you know, I guess raw forward air neutral's gonna do you just fine, but right, it's so little up strong usage for the actual kill itself, which against a fast faller makes a lot of sense,
It does.
but it's something that I think would serve to put a little bit more fear into JollyRoger's heart.
Yeah, I agree. Just mixing up would definitely just make them account for it more. This is the gameplay. Definitely would not be bad to throw it out at all. Even up the stock count is JollyRoger though. Oh boy, the loop.
Oh my god.
The loop. Continuing off of them as well.
Yeah, I swear, like, some of these Clairen tippers are so well placed from JollyRoger. I mean, even the ones like right by Clairen's face, like I swear that's the reason why that tippers is because Clairen gets right up close to you and whispers in your ear and says, "Hey, this one tippers, by the way," and you just get stun locked by that revelation.
Oh, it does. Shoot.
It's like, dang, my bad.
Yeah, my fault. You got that. Right now, Brodie a couple hits off, but gets off stage. Called out, but no punish on the special getup, unfortunately, for JollyRoger right here. Mashing them down tilts. No tech chase, a little slow with the grab attempt. Again, another waveland miss. I think it's like a second, third time we've seen this game. That could led to a stock right there. Especially when you're at this much of a percent deficit too. It's like a 50 plus. That should potentially be a kill right here. Grab that ledge. No, too late.
Yeah, it's a little bit too late, and the F strong in neutral.
Oh, wow.
Brodie's so strong when it comes to finding these strong neutral hits. But in the end, back throw, forward air might as well be a back throw F strong as far as the power goes. But once again, up throw. Not going to turn to much more than that. We're probably going to start seeing some more up strongs come in from Brodie for this early damage.
I imagine, yeah. Saw last time. I expect to see the attempt to amp up the offense too, but at the same time though, they're getting hit right now by JollyRoger. The spacing is pretty nice right there. Not overcommitting anything right now. Fading back on all these nairs, making it hard as possible to punish. Chase with that dash attack. So they're trying to steal this 3-0. Up to Brodie to prevent that, but fortunately didn't get tippered by that down air, but still off stage. There's the forward throw, forward strong, neutral special catching. I don't think you have any resources left. You're just dead. JollyRoger moving on, mount up a little bit of a losers run right here.
Yeah, and JollyRoger 3-0 and a handshake, but there is no reason to say anything other than 3-0 close though. I mean, we say it each and every time, and it's a meme each and every time, but sometimes it really does mean something, right?
Yes.
And so much of that just came